Well, if you've been in downtown Sioux Falls lately, you might have felt the earth shake a time or two. That's because crews are using tons of dynamite to blast through the thick quartzite in that area to make room for several new buildings. You have to dig down before you can build up. Crews have been using tons of dynamite to break up the underground quartzite where the new Sharapa buildings are going up between 8th and 6th Streets. They've been blasting for a couple of months now and aren't done yet.
I think we're looking at about 6 more weeks or so. Hopefully it goes faster, but with the South Dakota weather, you can't always predict it, right?
What they can predict is how much dynamite they'll need for each blast. Typically, it's about 1,500 pounds. The process is way more sophisticated than it probably looks. They first have to drill holes in the bedrock using this big drill.
They have a 3-inch drill bit. They go down to our designed elevation.
On average, I think we're deepest spots maybe 10, 12 feet.
Those holes are then filled with dynamite powder and are wired in sequence, so when they're detonated, the quartzite goes where they want it to go without causing too many problems. They also cover the holes with what's called blast mats that keeps the rock and debris from flying all over the place. Once those are covered, it's showtime.
We get a warning horn, so there's 3 horns prior to the blast. And then after the blast, there's a 1 horn for all clear.
To make sure the explosions aren't too earth-shattering, they place a seismograph close to one of the nearest buildings to measure the vibrations of the blast.
Neighboring buildings feel it more than us because a lot of the downtown area, all these buildings are built on bedrock. So we're vibrating that bedrock and it's shaking all these buildings in the area. So they notice it probably more than we do.
It's just a little rumble on the feet, so it's not too bad once you're used to it.
And they say they get used to it. And when all is said and done, crews estimate that they will have removed 22,000 tons of rock that will be reused. Now, coming up tonight at 10 on Eye on KELOLAND, we're going to look at other projects that will transform downtown Sioux Falls over the next 2 years, including street and bridge projects.